brain scans and neuroscience research actually show us that trauma changes the structure of the brain. I'm Dr. Brian Paris, and I help high achievers master their mind, body, and emotions through neuroscience. Like and follow for daily tips on how to regulate your nervous system. First, we need to differentiate between capital T trauma and small t trauma. Most of us experience small t traumas, even when we make bids for connection and we don't get the emotional response from our caregivers. Now, I do not want to discredit big traumas. Bad shit happens to a lot of us, and my heart goes out to just the horrible things that can happen to any of us, our families, or us growing up. However, what's very interesting about trauma is that it's not the actual event itself. It's how that gets remembered in our brains and in our bodies. So this this neural network of a traumatic experience where we get shocked or we see something horrifying or we experience something horrifying, this gets trapped within our bodies. Typically, a lot of these things get laid down, from 0 to 6 to 8 years old. So what happens when we get older, we're operating off of a system that was built in our 8-year-old self, yet in our 30s, 40s, 50s, or 20s, whatever that is, we're taking this old pattern that's in our bodies and it's in our brains and operating from this fashion. That's why some of the things that we do are so overreactive and unnecessary for whatever stimulus is actually occurring in the time. So the key is to actually be able to processing trauma. It's going through the body and actually creating new pathways. Best part is that our brains and our nervous systems are neuroplastic. So all of these things can be overridden. If this is something that triggered you, I encourage you to share and comment below on how trauma has affected your life. More importantly, what have you done to actually process some of these old traumas so that you can function in the present moment?